Y'all, there's so many people scamming out here, so many people lying, so many people just either not knowing what they're talking about or giving people bad advice. About me, I was in the real estate industry for about 3 years. Got tired of being a real estate agent and decided to transition into mortgage lending. Real estate is the easier part of this transaction because either you like the house or you don't. Either the house is in your budget or it isn't. So once you decide you like the house, it's in a good neighborhood, it's where you want, then the hard part gets given to people like us. And that is going through your finances, going through your credit, and making sure you can afford the home, making sure you got the right fees where people aren't taking advantage of you, making sure that it's a monthly payment that you can afford, making sure that you're educated about the taxes and the insurance. I hear a lot of people surprised that taxes and insurance goes up. If you're in a growing, developing area, duh. But if you're in an area where the neighborhood is steady, stable, a bunch of the same type of houses, you don't have to worry about that. Your monthly payment is what your monthly payment is. Taxes may go up a little bit each year, but nothing crazy. Nothing like the $300 and $400 increases that we were seeing, with the rent. You don't have to worry about that. But I'm just going to go from my experience. I've purchased 3 homes in the past 5 years, and I have always been taught that credit unions are better than banks. Always do your banking through a credit union. First of all, when you are looking for a home, do not give anybody your business without getting at least 2 or 3 quotes. Do not go with the first person you see because they seem nice and they did a bunch of stuff to make you trust them. It's not about trust. It's about your money. This is your money. Shop around, compare rates, make sure you're getting the best deal because this is your money. So anyway, I was told credit unions are amazing, and I am a member of a Navy Federal Credit Union. So I went online, got 1 quote from somebody online, and then I got my quote from Navy Federal. Y'all, Navy Federal was going to charge me almost 8% interest for my mortgage. It was something crazy like 7.5, 7.6. And I'm like, 8% interest for a mortgage? Boo, I don't have bad credit. I don't know what you think this is, but I am not giving you 8% interest for a home and I have a 700 credit score. That ain't happening. So thankfully my realtor said, hey, try, one of my recommended brokers. And I reached out to and got my 3rd quote. And this person got me a 6% interest. I'm so mad at Navy Federal. I'm thinking about moving my money. I don't know what I'm going to do. But do not ever, ever, ever get your mortgage through Navy Federal Credit Union. I mean, maybe they got a deal for military people that I don't know about, but everybody I know have nothing but problems trying to get their mortgage through Navy Federal. So check out the fees, check out the monthly rates, make sure that it's something you're comfortable with. Read the loan estimate. This is how much money you're going to have to pay out of your pocket to get the house. People be like, oh, I can give you 5.5% interest rate. No, they can't. No, they can't. Don't believe that. I mean, technically, can somebody get you a 5.5% interest rate? Yeah. if you put like 25% down and you got an 800 credit score, right? Yeah, technically you can. But most people with fair to good credit, your interest rate going to be somewhere between 6.25, maybe 6.5 at the highest. But don't just look at the rate. Look at the closing costs. How much is a closing cost? How much are you going to have to bring to the closing table? The first time I bought my house, my realtor, not my realtor, my mortgage lender negotiated me an excellent deal. And I actually came away from the closing table with $800 in my pocket. I brought nothing but my pretty black face to the closing table. The second house I bought, I think I paid something like $7,000 for closing costs because I got seller credits. And so, when people be like, oh, I can't afford a house because I need thousands of dollars. $7,000 for closing when a lot of these apartments, they be wanting, first month's rent and a security deposit, 1.5 months security deposit. You paying $6,000, $7,000 for an apartment. So you may as well go ahead and pay for it for a house. And it's a house that you want. And it's an investment in yourself and you're building that equity. So, there's a whole bunch of stuff. I'm probably going to do like a series. But I just had to get this mini vent off of my chest before I stop and wound down for the day. I'm about to wash my face, brush my teeth, and go to bed. Y'all let me know if y'all want to hear more real talk because there's a lot of BS out here and ain't nobody got time for people to be playing with your money or playing with my money. Thanks. Bye.